Hey everyone, how you living? Hope you're alive and living color. Hope the Lord is good to you as He's been good to me, because you are watching EML77 TV, episode 359, hosted by Eric Lima. That is me. How's it going, everyone? Thank you for tuning in. As you know, we're heading towards the last days of final couple of days of summer, but now we are heading into fall pretty soon. I will do a video talking about how my summer went, and I'm sure you've seen most of the videos nowadays and everything else. Check this out. We're going to talk about NXT on USA Network for the very first time. As you know, for only the 18th and the 25th of September, the 18th already been passed, but for this coming Wednesday, as you know, NXT USA will be on for 1 hour and on the USA Network, as the other hour, it is going to be a 2-hour thing. The other hour will be on the W Network due to the fact that Suits, I think this is their final episode this Wednesday. Starting October, NXT will be on the USA Network for 2 hours. That means for 2 hours, that means more talent could be coming in. It's going to be an opportunity of a lifetime for those talents, all right? And we're talking about NXT USA Network. It was insane. It was off the charts. It kicked off with the Fatal 4-Way Women's Championship match with Io Shirai being the first NXT superstar to appear on actual network television. Since now it's going to be on the USA Network, so congratulations to Io. And then you got Bianca Belair, Mia Yim, and Candice LeRae. They fought it, and it was the number one contenders match for the Women's Championship. Candice LeRae has won, but now she's got to deal with Shayna Baszler. Along with her, it will be Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir. As you know, I heard Dakota Kai is making a return next week on NXT. And you got Rhea Ripley not finished with Shayna Baszler, so who knows? Candice LeRae could have backup of her own. Who knows? Backup of her own, that Kiwi connection. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. So it'll be a heck of a matchup, indeed. Candice LeRae versus Shayna Baszler. Cameron Grimes defeated Sean Maluta in a quick match. I think it took 4 or 5 seconds worth. You know, I'm sure it's got to be quicker than Bundy and SD Jones at WrestleMania 1. So this could be a record set. And then you got the main event of the USA Network portion of the of NXT. The North American Championship on the line. Velveteen Dream defending it against the Undisputed Era's Roderick Strong. Pressure's on him to try to get that final title to complete the prophecy, complete the set, if you will, for the Undisputed Era. The Undisputed Era, a little bit of chicanery. Roderick Strong took advantage of that. Kaboom. New North American champion, so Roderick Strong, congratulations. And the Undisputed Era's got all the gold. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. They got bullseyes on their backs. Watch them. Watch yourselves, boys. That's all you got to do. So, all right, now we go to the WWE Network portion of NXT. Pete Dunne defeated Arturo Ruas via submission. Pete Dunne's more vicious than ever. So he may be eyeing either the North American or the NXT Heavyweight Championship. We'll see. I think that's why the Undisputed Era needs to watch their backs, because they got bullseyes on them. And I know Pete Dunne would be one of the guys aiming for a bullseye. And then you got Xia Li defeating Aaliyah. So I would not be surprised if Vanessa Bourne will try her luck against Xia Li probably next week or something like that. So we'll find out for sure what the story is there. And it was supposed to be a match between Kushida and Denzel Dejournette, who was making his NXT TV debut. But unfortunately, Imperium kind of ruined that, because they showed up, which I was shocked. So, and then Kushida says it's my time, and he ended up proceeding to kick their butts, but stood up to Walter and challenged him to a matchup. Who knows what's going to happen there? It's going to be very interesting, and I got to tell you, I love to see that matchup. He wants to be challenged. I like about Kushida. My respect towards him. Who knows? And wait. Okay. So, anyways, sorry, I thought they struck out a guy. Anyways, watching the Sox race game, the Red Sox out of the playoffs, unfortunately. So, good season, Boston, but I'm sure a lot of off-season overhaul is about to begin. Dombrowski's gone. Well, I'll talk about that in a later episode. Let's continue on. Another matchup. Lio Rush has made his return to. Well, a lot of people have been returning to the WWE for a long time. We saw Sasha Banks return probably over a month ago, probably towards the end of August, night after SummerSlam. You got Luke Harper returning at Clash of Champions, and then the night after, you got Rusev returning after a long hiatus. Now, Lio Rush is the latest to return to WWE television after a long hiatus, and he went up against Oni Lorcan to determine the number one contender to the Cruiserweight Championship, and now Lio Rush, after fighting a hard-fought battle, defeated Oni Lorcan to get that. So I'm kind of shocked. So, I'm glad that Lio Rush is back. I think Lio Rush is going to be focusing more on his skills in the ring than running his mouth for Bobby Lashley. So we haven't seen Lashley since April. I know he suffered an injury, I believe, after defending the Intercontinental title and losing it to Finn Balor. So I think that's something to consider. Then we got the main event, the street fight between Matt Riddle and Killian Dane. Ooh, boy, what a match that was. It was crazy. I loved it. I was like, we could get more of this on the USA Network. It's going to be, I know, it's going to be chaotic. Here, check this out. Check this out. It started off as a fight, and then they go to the outside. Matt Riddle grabs a kendo stick, whacking Killian Dane. Killian Dane backdrops him into the crowd, loses the kendo stick. Fan grabs it, hands it, and it's like, here, Killian Dane takes it, whack, whack, whack. They fight to the back. They fight to the outside. The NXT loading trucks them out. And there was a small table with two guys, I think, interviewing Walter, the UK champ. Two guys scatter. And then all of a sudden, Riddle does an elbow, hits Killian Dane. So Walter goes around. I thought Walter was going to bust up Killian Dane. Walter goes around, grabs Matt Riddle, puts him in a sleeper hold, and here comes the rest of Imperium pounding away on him. Street Profits said, that ain't happening. Comes to his aid. Then the Forgotten Sons, then Donovan Dijakovic, Sean Maluda, Angel Garza, Danny Burch, Pete Dunne. Everybody was fighting. It was a brawl. And then Matt Riddle and Killian Dane tried to go back into the ring, and they were still fighting. All of a sudden, everybody else is fighting. Everybody else is brawling. Even after it went off the air, everybody was fighting and brawling. William Regal, who's probably one of the best general managers ever, and when it comes to NXT, he's impartial. He's not playing any favorites. He calls it down the line. I like William Regal as NXT GM. Keep up the good work, Mr. Regal. I love you. He's really awesome. Check this out. He says that's enough. The street fight's going to go on, but there's going to be a bigger incentive. It's a number one contenders match for the NXT Heavyweight Championship. That means whoever wins that match faces Adam Cole for that championship. Adam Cole, if I were you, brother, I'd be watching this match very, very carefully, because if Killian Dane wins, you're going to need the rest of the Undisputed Era to help you retain that title. If it's Matt Riddle, it's going to be a heck of a matchup. I can see Riddle and Cole go at it. It's going to be it's going to be crazy. I can see Riddle and Cole right up there, and and the race going to run. Oh boy! So overall, NXT on USA Network, totally awesome. Thumbs up, 2 thumbs up for that, and 2 thumbs up for the network half. Like I said, the only thing is that only for these 2 episodes of NXT, 1 hour is going to be on the USA Network, the other hour is going to be on the WWE Network until Suits is done. I think Suits will be done after this Wednesday. I think this will be the series finale. So I think the WWE did not get the memo because they want to start ahead of AEW Dynamite, which will be airing on the TNT network this in about a week from this Wednesday. So it's going to be totally insane. You got October's going to be a big night for a big month for wrestling. You got Impact going to Access TV after Anthem has acquired Access TV and all. So it's good. And you got the rumor going around that Ring of Honor is going to merge with Impact Wrestling. If that happens, you're talking about New Japan. You got Women of Wrestling. You got Impact and Ring of Honor on one network. The WWE's got issues, man. I'll tell you one thing. Something's going to happen. Talk about Wednesday Night War. AEW is coming. So, and you got Friday Night SmackDown moving to Fox on October the 4th. As you can see, the title match has already been set. The championship, Kingston will defend the WWE World title against Brock Lesnar. I'm sure a lot of people going, Lesnar's going to win the title, and he's going to sit on that stinking title until Royal Rumble or WrestleMania or the next big pay-per-view when the money's right. If I was a general manager, I said, either you defend that title or I'm stripping you of it. Simple as that. And if you hurt me, I will make sure you get fired. So, that's what I would put, because I'm sick and tired of Lesnar holding a championship and then sitting on it and not defending it. So it'll be very interesting. It'll be a 20th anniversary celebration. That also because, as you know, we passed that. That was 20 years ago. SmackDown was debuted on August the 28th, 1999. Who would have thought that 6 years to the day, 6 years after Power Rangers made their debut on that same date? So it'll be very interesting to see how they're going to do this, and they're going to go all out. We know Legends and the Hall of Famers will make their debut. Well, I mean, not make their debut, make an appearance there. Excuse me. Well, Undertaker's got to be there. I know The Rock will not, but if he does make an appearance, I'd be shocked. But I'm hoping that he does. But I'm a big fan of The Rock, but Rock's been a busy guy. Busy guy. So who knows for sure what's going to happen, and WWE knows that. So after all, The Rock made up the word SmackDown and became a huge hit. So who knows who's going to make their appearance on SmackDown? We saw a Raw reunion, SmackDown reunion. That's what I would say. Bring Melina in for that. She made her SmackDown debut back in 2005, for God's sakes. That's 14 years ago, for goodness sakes. So we'll see what happens there. That's my personal opinion. I know somebody said, we should get an all-woman show. They have that. It's called Women of Wrestling. I don't know about the WWE would do that. I don't know if they're going to try to get another Mae Young Classic because everybody's been signed. Like I say, AEW signed on a lot of talent, and, it's really tough to get new talent in. So we'll see what happens. And we'll see what happens in that situation. So, yeah, so NXT USA Network, I give it a 2 thumbs up. Great job by everybody. So, oh boy. Sorry, I'm watching the game here. So, I will, that's it. That's all the time we have on the show. Lost for words here. Whew. Okay, so that's all the time we have on the show. God's blessings, life, love, and light to all of you. Catching the flip side. Pay attention. You might learn something. And remember, we cannot change the past, but we can change our current situation to work for a better future. Episode 359 is over of EML77 TV. I'll see you later on episode 360. Bye.